Hi everyone, and welcome to our echo3D walkthrough. My name is Megan Yamauchi from the Enterprise Sales team. Today's session is packed with information, including a live demo, so if you have any questions along the way, feel free to reach out to me directly at megan@echo3d.com or connect with our team through the contact form on our website. So let's dive in. First of all, what is echo3D? echo3D is a 3D digital asset management platform that enables teams to store, secure, optimize, and share 3D models, digital twins, and scans, both within their organization and externally. With over 200,000 users, echo3D makes it easy to view and share even large-scale 3D assets while helping teams discover, manage, and update content in real time across the entire organization. Managing 3D libraries as a team can be a real challenge. Unlike 2D content, 3D assets often come with large file sizes, making them difficult to store and share. There's also no universal file format, which can lead to compatibility issues when different teams try to work with the same model. On top of that, many 3D assets are made up of multiple components, such as meshes, textures, skeletons, and materials, making them more complex to manage. And when it comes to finding the right asset, traditional search methods like text or audio indexing don't translate well to 3D, making discovery a challenge as well. So that's why we created echo3D, a centralized repository and API for storing, compressing, converting, and sharing 3D models and digital twins. By bringing all your 3D content into echo3D, your team can easily store, search, share, and collaborate on assets in one place. Our platform integrates seamlessly with leading 3D design tools like Blender and Autodesk, as well as game engines such as Unity and Unreal. It's also cloud agnostic, working across AWS, Azure, and GCP, with direct partnerships across many of these providers. echo3D can be accessed as a SaaS platform or deployed within your own cloud or on-premise environments, giving you the flexibility to choose what works best for your team. Today, 3D models and digital twins are used across virtually every industry, from automotive, oil and gas, manufacturing, to retail and e-commerce, marketing, gaming, and even defense. Many organizations already maintain large libraries of 3D assets and scans, using them for everything from marketing and training to product development and beyond. However, before adopting echo3D, many of our customers struggled to manage and update these libraries effectively, which made collaboration across teams difficult and expensive. They often dealt with inefficient workflows and trouble discovering assets they already owned, and sometimes ended up purchasing incompatible models or unnecessary duplicates. echo3D gives you full control over your 3D content. Teams can easily view and share even large-scale models and scans, collaborate through a single centralized platform, and streamline their entire 3D workflow to save both time and cost. And now that we've covered what echo3D is, let's take a look at how it works. Each client chooses their preferred deployment option: SaaS on our cloud, a private cloud within their own environment, AWS, Azure, or GCP, or on-premises. Once deployed, teams across the organization gain access to a wide range of features like the ones listed here on the right, and many more. So now that you know what echo3D is, let's jump into the platform itself. Upon registering for your account, you can find all of your collections in the top left corner. You'll be able to see and switch between your collections and the collections that were shared with you. To upload files to your console, click the New Plus button. From there, you can upload local files or folders, import from Google Drive, browse our asset library with over 1 million free assets, or simply drag and drop. You'll also find a range of integrations with other DAM platforms, like Binder, Acquia, Box, and Canto, making it easy to bring in your existing assets. When you upload an asset, a window will pop up where you can select workflows. You can maintain the uploaded folder structures and detect duplicates. We detect duplicate entries within the same project during the upload process with the aim of preventing accidental duplicate uploads, as well as saving our users credit expenditure on storage when a duplicate entry is desired. You can set it to skip all, prompt on detection, or re-upload all. You can also customize your workflow further by adding metadata and tags that will be applied to all uploaded assets. And you can choose if you would like AI-generated tags to be added to your asset, or use quick add suggested tags from your other assets in the collection. You can also choose what additional operations will be performed on each uploaded asset. For example, a GLB and USDZ version of your model will always be created, or choose to generate a Draco compressed or ultimate compressed versions of the model as well. Finally, you can choose which collections and users on your current collection to share all of the assets with, or you can set the assets to be locked. You'll also notice on the left sidebar, your workflows that you set will show up here, and you can also add new workflows and edit old ones. Then once your assets load in, it will populate a content card that looks like this. If you double click on the content card, it will open a detailed view, and here you will see all of your asset information, like file type, size, storage, and more. In the inspector view, you'll find a toolbar. The first button allows you to recenter the model. Next, you can add annotations to your assets by selecting the area you want to add your annotation to and adding the text. You can toggle annotations on and off by navigating to the toolbar up here and hitting Hide Annotations. The light bulb button allows you to hide ground shadows. The camera button allows you to take snapshots, and in order to take a snapshot, angle the asset to the position you desire, then hit the snapshot button. This will automatically download a PNG with a transparent background of your asset to your computer, almost like a sticker. The last button on the toolbar allows you to take a snapshot and set it as the thumbnail. So just angle the model to the desired position, hit the last button on the toolbar, and you'll see that the thumbnail is now updated. On the top of the content page, we have a bunch of different SDKs, like Unity, Unreal, Blender, 3ds Max, and more, to help you easily integrate into other solutions. You can check out our documentation in order to learn how to install and use these SDKs. You can also note that you can use our RESTful API natively with any platform, not just the ones that we have here. In terms of file formats we support, as you can see by the files I have on my console, we accept many different file formats in addition to 3D, like 2D images, videos, and animations. We also support native CLO and Revit files, and formats from industry-standard tools like AutoCAD by Autodesk, SolidWorks, Inventor, SketchUp, and more. For organization, if you have a bunch of assets that you don't want to add to another collection, you can create folders for them to keep your assets organized like how I have here. How you do that is by hitting the 3 dots on any of your assets and going to Organize. Then you can create a new folder or add to an existing one. Your folders will show up at the top of your content page and also on the left side panel if you hit this arrow. We also have multimodal search, so you can search by text, image, or 3D model. To search by text, head on over to the search bar and type in any keyword. Assets will then appear in the search results if any of the following asset data includes the search text for asset file name, asset tags and AI-generated tags, names of linked files associated with the asset, and asset metadata keys. In order to search by image, hit the image icon in the search bar and upload a JPG, JPEG, or PNG. The search results will show all 3D models and image assets that have at least 50% visual similarity to the search image file. For search by model, click the 3 dots on any 3D asset and hit Find Similar. Just like searching by image, the results will show all 3D models and image assets that have at least 50% visual similarity to the searched asset. You can also redo the search with a different minimum similarity. This tool is very useful because it helps teams remove redundancies from their 3D library, saves on storage, and find relevant style match 3D assets. We have a bunch of different ways that you can filter for assets in addition to our multimodal search. On advanced filtering, you can filter for asset type, collaborator, last modified, tags, status, favorites, name, size, approvals, and comments in order to help you easily find the right file within your collection. Let's talk about asset hierarchy. In order to access the asset hierarchy editor, you need to double-click on the content card to open the detailed view. Then you can click on hierarchy, and here you will see that you can add new parent assets and new child assets. So all you need to do is find the asset that you want, select that one, and once it loads in, if you choose to remove it, all you need to do is hit the X. It should also be noted that a cyclical hierarchy structure is not supported, and adding relationships that would result in such a structure will be rejected. We also have version control. By default, the first version of your asset is the original upload file. From there, a new version is automatically created anytime the asset file or its target is updated. When you open the detailed view by double-clicking the content card, you'll see a version section. If you hold Ctrl and click on another version, you can view them side by side for easy comparison. Each version also has a 3-dot menu with a few options, including reverting to a previous version, copying the version ID, editing, or deleting. You can also create a new version at any time. This lets you take a snapshot of your current state before making changes. For example, if you want to update metadata but preserve the original, you can first capture the current version and then continue with your edits. To do that, just click the New Version Plus button and select Save as New Version. For commenting with your team, you can add comments directly on assets and tag users almost like how you would do on Slack or Microsoft Teams. If you tag someone in a comment, they will immediately receive an email notification, and you can also track the activity of your asset by hitting this tab to see the latest updates. Another way to collaborate with your team and streamline communication is by using asset statuses. You can choose from options like draft, in progress, ready for review, approved, released, and rejected. Once an asset is marked as approved, it becomes locked, preventing any further changes. In terms of securely sharing 3D assets within your organization and with external partners, you can copy the direct link to any of your assets, see an AR by scanning a QR code, or copy the web link for browser viewing. We also have public links. With a public link, you can share a single asset from your echo3D collection with anyone, even if they don't have an echo3D account. When someone opens the link, they'll be brought to a dedicated viewer page where they can explore the asset and see basic details about it. When you create a public link, you can configure a few options. First, you can enable or disable the link at any time. Disabling it immediately revokes access without needing to delete the link. Next, you can choose whether to show annotations on your 3D model. You can also set a view limit. Once that limit is reached, the link will automatically stop working. If you don't set a limit, the link can be viewed an unlimited number of times, and you can optionally set an expiration date, after which the link will no longer be accessible. If you don't set one, it will remain active indefinitely. Finally, you can add a private note for internal use. This is only visible to your team and won't appear to anyone who opens the link. And of course, you can update any of these settings or delete the link entirely at any time. Next, we have collections and sharing. Here you can add new users to your collections by hitting the plus, typing their email, and selecting their permissions. We have a few different options like admin, editor, commenter, and viewer. If you add a user who doesn't have an echo3D account yet, they will show up as not yet registered until they create their account. On the Group tab, you can search and add new groups. In order to add a new group, hit the plus, add a group name, hit continue, then add members by entering their emails and choosing the collection you want to add them to. After you create your group, you can rename, manage the members, edit the collection access, email, or delete. For collections, all your collections will show up here with your access level and credit limit. You can also add new collections, rename, make public, set credit limits, show API key, export data, and delete. For exporting data, a modal will appear that gives you options for what type of collection and asset-specific data you want to include in your report. After clicking export, our servers will process your request and respond with a zip file. If any asset-specific data options were selected, the asset data will appear in subfolders of the zip file, where each subfolder corresponds to an asset in your collection. You can also export data for single assets on the content page by clicking the 3 dots on your content card and going through the same steps. For collection sharing, you can switch between collections up here, and here you can lock your collection, allow users to download assets without needing to request access, or make your collection public. When this is enabled, the collection can be loaded by anyone who is registered to echo3D and not just permitted users and viewers. Next, we have asset sharing. Here you will see pending requests from viewers and you can approve or deny their request. If you choose to deny access, you can add a note explaining why, and you can also go back and approve all requests that you have denied in the past. Next, we have metadata and tags. This page allows you to manage data associated with your collection and the data associated with individual assets, including metadata, tags, files, and text. You can add data at a collection level in the Collection Taxonomy tab, as well as add data for specific individual assets within a collection in the Asset-Specific Taxonomy tab. For metadata, we have set keys you can choose from, or you can create your own. You can also check this box to apply the data to each asset individually. Admins can add required keys and enforce the addition of such keys to any new asset in such collection. Add notes for your team members to explain why this key is required and what values would be acceptable. You can add tags to both collections and specific assets. Upon upload, the platform will use AI to auto-generate tags and add them to your asset. You can then manually add more tags to your asset or your collection, or easily remove them. You can view the texture and material files of a specific 3D asset under Asset Files. You can download or edit each asset file, and if you click Edit, you'll be moved to the Model Editor, where you can update these asset files through a 3D model-specific editor. For linked files, you can add any file type and associate them with a whole collection or a specific asset. This could be a CSV, PDF, MP4, or whatever other type you're using. From there, you can download or delete. Finally, we have linked text. You can add any freeform text and associate them with a whole collection and a specific asset. Linked text is automatically saved and can be edited or deleted at any time. Next, we have our WebAR Customizer page. Here you can swap between assets and add buttons, logos, AR viewer, links, text, social media, or WebAR QR codes at a collection or asset level. You can also edit the background image, play music, allow snapshots, and save user locations. We also have some quick editing tools in our DAM like our model editor. Here you can adjust exposure and shadows, create variants, easily swap base colors and textures, and more. In terms of analytics and reports, you can view where all of your assets are on a map if they are specified with a location target. You can also see the usage metrics around the most used locations and from which locations your 3D assets are being accessed. On the Users page, you can analyze users by country, and the Insights page shows when your 3D assets are accessed over time. You are also able to see the collection history down below. On the Convert and Compress page, you can easily convert your assets into different file formats and optimize them for performance. We offer 2 compression options, Standard Compression and echo3D Ultimate Compression, which is our proprietary 3D model compression algorithm. Ultimate Compression can reduce file sizes by up to 100 times while preserving visual fidelity. You can also enable texture compression by toggling the Compress Texture option. This allows you to adjust the format, resolution, and quality of your textures. As you make changes, you'll see estimates for both the compressed texture size and the total GLB file size. Additionally, you can reduce polygon count by using the plus and minus controls, making it easy to further optimize your assets for performance without sacrificing quality. On the Workflow tab, you can edit existing workflows or just create new ones, just like we covered earlier. You can also set up webhooks. Webhooks allow you to automatically notify external servers when specific events occur in your echo3D collection. When a selected event is triggered, echo3D sends an HTTP post request with a JSON payload to your specified URL, enabling real-time integrations and automated workflows. To create a new webhook, click Add Webhook, and a dialog will appear. From there, you can enter a name, the URL, which is the HTTPS endpoint echo3D will call, a description, and select one or more webhook triggers. These are the events that will send a post request to your URL. For more details on webhook payloads, you can refer to our documentation. The last feature I want to highlight before finalizing the demo is PSD rendered. If we head back to the content page and click the three dots on any of your assets, you'll see an option that says Generate PSD. From there, you can adjust the camera angle as well as the height and width. Once you're ready, click Download and select Email Me to receive a notification. After you hit Generate, echo3D will begin rendering a PSD file of your 3D asset. You can then open it in Adobe Photoshop to view and work with the multiple layers of your 3D asset. Our biggest differentiators start with our API-first architecture. Every feature of the platform is accessible through API calls, making it easy to integrate echo3D into your existing cloud environments and 3D workflows. We also provide built-in plugins for Unity, Unreal, Blender, Autodesk, and more. You can even deploy echo3D directly within your organization's own AWS, Azure, or GCP infrastructure, ensuring full data ownership and keeping all assets securely within your environment. Our 3D processing engine is truly our secret sauce. It enables teams to view and share massive 3D files and scans using our proprietary optimization algorithms, which deliver performance more than 10 times better than standard compression tools. The result is a true all-in-one 3D DAM, a central hub to store all your files with built-in compression and conversion tools, an interactive 3D viewer and editor, and a custom WebAR experience builder. We hope this gives you a clearer understanding of how echo3D's 3D digital asset management platform helps you store, secure, optimize, and share 3D assets and digital twins across your organization. Try it out today for free at echo3d.com.